spirituality. So this video, look, this is the polarizing that I be talking about. Either you with what I'm talking about or you not. But I'm going to create a following to where like, yo, this dude got it. What he's saying, it connects, it aligns, it flows with my beliefs, who I am, so on and so forth. So with that being said, this video, spirituality. So one thing that I want y'all to understand is this world ain't real, baby. This world is not real. The things you see around you, the things you experience, so on and so forth, it's not real. What I want you young guns to understand, and I say young guns because a lot of times when a person reaches a certain age, they get stuck in their ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks? It's not true, but it is true for the most part. You understand what I'm saying? There's exceptions to the rule. You know what I mean? But for those of you who don't have concepts, ideas, and I guess ways of thinking on this specific topic, listen up, y'all. And if you align, connect with what I'm saying right here, well, then adopt this shit, because I'm telling you what works. Well, I'm telling you what's worked for me. And this is how I believe, you know what I mean? And I believe this way because I've seen the fruits of my labor, the fruits of this thought process. I've seen it work. You understand what I'm saying? So spirituality, this world is not real, baby. It's not real. Your reality is a culmination of your most dominant thoughts. What you believe, what you got going on in here, what people have told you over all the years up to this point is what your reality represents. You know what I mean? So say money, for instance, which is like a big one, like a big common one. Money, for instance. A lot of people, you know, growing up, their parents, money doesn't grow on trees. We can't afford that, or quit asking for all those things. You know what I mean? You earn it yourself, whatever, which you should earn it yourself. But whether that's through allowance or doing the work you got to do around the house, so on and so forth. But what I'm getting at is a lot of the ways we think in life, in multiple genres or whatever, is created from our past, from the people in our lives that have raised us, and we've adopted their way of thinking. And what you have to understand is, now think back to the people who have raised you, the environment you're in. Do those people represent where you want to be in that specific area? Do their lives as a whole in general? Does it represent where you want to be in your life in general? When you think about this, it's like you don't take advice from a fat person about how to eat. You know what I'm saying? They might have all the right things to say, which very rarely, but say they do. Clearly, they're not using that knowledge for themselves. Therefore, right or wrong, don't use it, because you're not an example of what you're speaking about. You understand what I'm saying? So if you grew up and no disrespect or offense to your family or your mother and your father, if they were not at a level of abundance in life, in money, in whatever that you want to be in, you have to eradicate, cleanse, get rid of those blockages that stop you from getting to where you want to get. So back to spirituality specifically. Your thoughts, how you think, how you view yourself, how you are within is going to be the exact representation of how your world is without, on the outside. If you live in an abundant, lavish, amazing, great freaking life, well, guess what? That's what you got going on here. I'm beautiful. I'm amazing. I'm abundant. I live a phenomenal freaking life. I have everything I could possibly want, plus more in my life. A beautiful, amazing partner. I have more than enough money coming into my bank account. I have the greatest friends in the world. My life is fulfilling. I do what I need to do to ensure my cup is full so that I can continue to give back to others and fill their cups. Because as humans, you got to understand, we're still biological at the end of the day. You know what I mean? We're another species of animal. And humans are pack animals. You need human connection. You need connection with others. I don't give a frick if you're an introvert or someone who likes being alone. That's how you recharge, maybe. You may not want to be around a bunch of different individuals, but ones that are like you, ones that you connect with, that you like, oh, that's my person. You gotta be around them because you don't want to just be by yourself in a house alone, not talking and connecting with nobody. That's not in our nature, baby. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you start to feel like a recluse. So you got to find your tribe. But to stay on topic, here, what you program yourself with, your subconscious mind, that is what your world is going to represent. We are all pieces of the whole. You understand what I'm saying to you? God, the ocean. We are all droplets of that ocean, which makes us of the same essence of that ocean. You are still the ocean, baby. Look, oh God, the ocean as a whole, but you are still pieces of that ocean as droplets. So you have that same power of creation, that same power of that God essence, controlling your world by creation of what you have within your mind, within your soul, embedded with who you are within. And that's going to be represented without. So to not make this video too long-winded, so that y'all Gen Z mugs is like, oh, it ain't too long, I can't listen to it. Yeah. Freaking me out because it's over freaking 5 seconds. I need y'all to get the message, man. What you have in here is what is going to be represented in your reality, in your world out there. So control your most dominant thoughts. Understand you are God, maybe in smaller form, the ocean and a droplet from the ocean. You are God. Therefore, or you are a piece of the whole, a piece of God, so to speak. A mini God, if you want to, if that feels better to you. So you have the power to create just like God. God said there was light, so there was light. You say in your life there is prosperity, so there is prosperity. Believe it, feel it, live it, because emotion, feeling is the fuel, the catalyst to your subconscious mind, which creates your reality. Believe it, feel it, be it, believe it, live it, act as if. Be what you want to be, act how you want to act before you're even where you want to be. And by universal law, it is inevitable that you will be there in due time, divine right timing. But do it, believe it, be it, and most importantly of them all, feel it, baby. You are God. Believe that shit right there. You are a piece of the whole. Let's create our ideal realities, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get that